while we wait. And while you wait and hope for better, worse comes marching right up into your face. People shouldn't be waiting for help, or rescue in the bigger scheme of things, or even on a small level really. An expectation that can lead to disappointment, and death in some cases. A move to make students homeless a week before term starts is a further display of how little the establishment think of people, especially ones who are apparently studying for the future, and are looking to go about the normal routine of learning and living somewhere. If they haven't noticed, every age group is being targeted in various ways. So what exactly are they going to university for? To study for that future they are deconstructing around you? Or perhaps it's because you have to try and carry on, to get on and still work towards a future, because it will get here whether you want it to or not. But taking part in the strange setup is not going to make it easier. They like to make you think it's fine, but isn't. And if the next predicted lockdowns are coming, they might be glad to not be stuck in student accommodation. But really it just looks like a super disruptor move, to show favouritism again at your expense, literally and metaphorically. People have been conditioned to wait. This I understand. To expect the authorities to sort themselves out, to sort out society and make everything right, to be there in an emergency and to fix what is broken. But why is it really? Holding us back looked at that idea, of that we very strangely have a childish mechanism in us when it comes to authority, especially in the westernised countries, and certain others too, where they want you to think you are helpless or useless or of limited capacity, so they can convince you that you need parenting. Give us your money and we'll do it for you. Don't worry, you can trust us. But like a narcissistic, controlling and obsessive parent, they don't want you to notice, and sure as shit don't want you ever gaining independence from that. Makes me wonder if that was really what the fight for independence was all about in the States all those years ago. That it wasn't a fight to be free of England, it was a fight to be free of the insidious systems of control. That we are told they won, which means something else happened, and maybe they did initially. And it was the land of the free as we were once told, but that wasn't ever going to be allowed to remain. And perhaps that is what the Civil War was about. To get it back in order and make sure it becomes the leading breeding ground for the military power moves to follow in the upcoming centuries. Either way, it's not going well over there now either. Yet people are still sort of waiting for the government to do something to help, when they are the ones who have caused it all. They are the ones who have pulled the rug out from everyone's feet, and are laughing at us all on the floor, looking up and going, "What the hell?" But instead of getting up and punching them in the face, metaphorically, we stay on the ground waiting for them to help us, and put down a new rug, where we can comfortably stand and go back to living and getting on. Well, I'm pretty sure we can safely say at this point, there is no rug. There is no helping hand to get you up. In fact, there is going to be periodic kicks to make sure you don't get up, which will then change into permanent damage, and then you can't get up. But don't worry, the government will be there to let you have food and water when they decide. Unless they can't be bothered, or forget about you, of course. And that's why it appears important for them to be able to cut off your lifelines and livelihood, and ability thereafter to access society, to threaten and exclude you into compliance, in a more extreme and aggressive way than we have previously seen, but using individual and collective fear triggers as a weapon, exploiting people's weaknesses and vulnerabilities, having spent decades working everyone out and placing things for later use and reference, or to have their advantage planned long in advance, hoping to stitch up the bag around you before you notice the drawstrings getting tighter. Everyone is waiting though, not all for the government, some are waiting for other people, wondering when they will notice that the ones they run to for help are the ones kicking them in the face. The ones they are expecting to come good and stop them drowning are the very same ones who are holding them underwater. A rearrangement of expectation is needed perhaps, to understand how society is actually constructed and what it requires of you to be part of it. Because it isn't free and a given right as everyone thinks. It takes something of you and from you in order to provide and protect. And what it requires just seemed to go up a notch or two.